Hey, this is DJ Dane, and I've got a handful of new tracks I want to share with you for the week of January 29th, 2024. Ambia is the project of Swedish collaborators Ingmar Pettersson Olsson and Robert Nielsen. Influenced by post-rock, they produce instrumentals with a focus on wide, atmospheric soundscapes. With this song, they partnered with composer and producer August Petrén, known for his emotional, minimalist cinematic work. This rework features layers upon layers of pads, soft pianos, and vocalese. The track commits to a simple chord progression, but maintains my interest by evolving and weaving between unique sounds. Arpeggios rise and fall, and all the elements roll over each other like waves breaking on a shore. The last minute of the song strips everything down to just a few elements, focusing on piano and a vocal melody with a subtle pad to glue it all together. This track is absolutely delightful and left me wondering how the time passed so quickly. Okja is a creative collective of musicians, visual artists, performers, and material artists exploring the intersection of modular synthesis and folk music. The work, as described by the artists themselves, delves into apocalyptic and violent themes while also offering redemption. They tackle topics such as animism in the context of environmentalism, collective expression as a means of resistance, and shared experiences as a source of solace and transformation. Ramek's remix gives Habibi a quick club-worthy makeover, reining in the more experimental, broken beats of the original. A rapid, hypnotizing 16th note bass line helps to ground the track. The arrangement offers a delicious contrast between the gritty synthetic tones and raw acoustic sounds. Kael Dadian takes a hands-on approach to his work, wearing multiple hats including songwriter, singer, producer, and mix engineer. This track is simple and short, but he gets his hooks in me early with a gorgeous, overdubbed, multi-part vocal harmony complemented by a soft, perky synth melody. All the core instrumentation is soft and warm, with a few occasional, subtle shimmers of brightness manifesting as little risers and fills. It's frustrating that the track is so brief, but I think it's a promising sign that I'm left craving more. I'd love to tell you more about the Weird Sisters. Or anything at all, really. Unfortunately, they haven't made that easy. Not to derail this, but it really makes things difficult when artists don't have any kind of bio or about page to easily reference. Now, this could all be by design. They will soon be dropping a new record called Who Are the Weird Sisters? So perhaps then all our questions will be answered. Now, how soon, you may ask? I can't give you a straight answer on that either. Depending where you live, 2/3/2024 suggests either February 3rd or March 2nd. More to the point, the way this track opened really rode a fine line for me. If it wasn't for the drum groove, I might have written it off as a bit too cheesy. However, I really do think that this track sticks the landing. The shift from a single vocoder to a chorus of voices is complemented by brass and gives this really classic early disco feel. I could see this track fitting in a set nicely next to something like Dinosaur L's Go Bang, or maybe tracks by Crazy P. Southeast London's Blunting is a producer, writer, and performer who spent a solid year establishing themselves in the underground music scene. That said, there's an unmistakable pop-esque polish to her sound. It's difficult not to compare this to something like Kenya Grant's Strangers. Between artists like Grants and Pink Panthers, we can't ignore how their TikTok success has helped continue to bolster genres like drum and bass into the wider mainstream. Now, Blunting's single dropped about 3 to 4 months after Grant's, and I'd like to think that this is a pleasant case of something akin to multiple discovery or simultaneous invention. Not that either of these tracks are revolutionizing the genre, but they are certainly within range of each other with this very smooth, well-engineered sound. Honestly, I hope this starts a trend where pop songs pull more from this side of the EDM spectrum. Japan-born and Macau-based, Akitsugu Fukushima explores the junction of electronic and post-classical music. This track is wonderfully rich with ear candy. It's dancey, bubbly, and bright, with just the right blend of elements that evoke flavors of lo-fi and J-pop. The few vocals serve as more of a backdrop layer, buried deeper into the mix. Most elements present support the lead melody, which repeats frequently but avoids becoming exhausting. Fukushima's experience as a sound designer and producer for theater and film really shines through with his expert use of nature sounds and other organic elements. Thanks for listening. Let me know in the comments which songs piqued your interest. Follow me for more music recommendations.